McBeth is 50 feet away for the perfect round.
Paul McBeth has gone 18 down, the greatest round in the history of the sport.
For the championship.
Wow, what a championship putt.
Oh, he loves it. Have you ever seen Eagles so pumped?
Ladies and gentlemen, your 40th Discraft Great Lakes Open champion, Calvin Heimberg.
What an insane two-round stretch. Pretty easy to see who the crowd favorite is. What a day, what a week, what a year, what a player. Gonna have to buy a storage unit to put all these trophies. Awesome. Congrats. Hello and welcome to round one front nine coverage of our MPO feature card here at the 2025 Discraft Great Lakes Open, also known as D-Glow. This time is presented by Garrett J. Berberg Candy Company.
Tasty sweet treats.
Yules,
What up, man?
Jerm, 4 rounds, Elite Series Plus. What are we about to witness here?
A little breezy today. Okay, but we're on one of we have to be on the longest course that we play ever.
Physically, at the very least.
I think it's in distance too. It has to be downhill and uphill. Well, the uphills are short, but it's going to be grueling. It's a little chilly as well, which is actually probably nice for the body. I mean, just hole one, 516 feet, par 3, out of bounds, wrapping around the whole entire thing. It's par 3, 516. It's D-Glow week, man. They've added some changes, and they're all difficult. They're all different, make the course more difficult. Here's Gannon Buhr.
I would say the change on 15 makes it score better to par, but all the other ones, I think, add a little bit of an extra challenge.
Yeah.
Hole 1 playing very difficult today.
Gannon, clear favorite for this week, even though he just took a loss last weekend. It's typically second place, fantastic. But
Where do you play CCR? Or?
Well, the last coverage, Idlewild.
Oh, and that
Yeah.
one. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Anthony Barela been struggling as of late for the potential that he has, trying to get this sidearm to lift. Might be pin high, but it's going to be well right or left.
Yeah, that's a great drive. I like the idea of being inside 45 feet pin high. A little bit of a scary putt with the elevation. OB behind the basket.
Guy coming off of his first win in a very, very, very long time.
At least by his standards.
Paul McBeth. He sets the standard.
Oh, man. Spiking it in the circle. That takes so much power to get all the way in the air. 516 feet. Down 60.
Okay. Kyle Klein. Just been Mr. Consistent lately. He's kind of turning into Calvin to me, Like, when Calvin was just so consistent. I mean, there it is.
Another great drive.
He was just kind of always in the mix. He's been doing that the last few tournaments, and he has the game to continue to do that, I think.
7 top 10s this season so far for Kyle. Gannon gives that a respectful bid.
What was it, 13 straight or top 5s for Calvin?
Oh.
So maybe I'm going to get similar consistency,
AB missed that one's lone left. Maybe a little too much respect for the OB behind the basket.
Yeah, that just wasn't even close, Jerm.
Kyle from 29 feet. Oh, missed that one low. And the thing that's been working so well for Kyle as Paul knocks down the birdie putt, he has only missed one putt inside the circle at Ledgestone and Idlewild combined, if I have the right stats.
Damn.
So incredibly good on the green. Oh. That's an old AB miss.
That wasn't even. I never remember him completely airballing.
Oh, it's a solid putt for the bogey, but goodness, that is. Yeah, the wry smile. I can't believe I just did that moment for AB.
The old AB would have missed that one.
Mm-hmm. He would have missed the next one
Yeah.
low. It would have been right on the pole, but it would have been low. So a good adjustment, digging deep there to save the bogey, but it's a bogey on hole 1. And McBeth picks up 1 of the 5 total birdies that happened on round 1.
Wow, that's crazy.
Incredibly small number, 102 player count.
Man, Kyle's pretty consistent, and he loses that you said he's missed 1 in like 2 tournaments in the circle. He misses 1 there, and then I don't birdie the hole. And yeah.
Did you bogey it?
I did.
Because you'd be on the screen if you parred it.
Yeah,
You'd
but
still have your leaderboard streak. It ended because you got a bogey.
yeah, just chucked it OB, man.
I am so sorry to see that.
I know the streak can start over again tomorrow or next year.
I don't know what's more impressive, Calvin's top 5 streak, or you're making the leaderboard after the first hole of the tournament streak.
It's good. Maybe this means I'm gonna do great.
We got a new position here on hole 2.
You want to be left.
It's the only thing. You got to get distance and be left.
And not just be on that hill, but that'll do. That'll do.
I think McBeth is crafty enough with his footwork that he can figure out a way to manipulate a shot, but that's a tricky lie for a clunky person like myself.
Yeah, for anybody, really. Because it's tough to get the... Is this going to get through? It does. That's going to be dang near impossible, I'm going to tell you.
You can't be right side.
Nope.
And get there. You've got to be on that left side of the fairway.
Yeah, so the new position just halfway up the hill goes straight right. So you guys understand what they're trying to do. This is also going to be tucked, and I don't think there's a play to the hole. You could get it, I think, to 40 feet with a perfect shot. Maybe. I think. This guy could maybe park the hole. Is that too stable? Yeah, it is. Needs help off the trees.
It continues fighting, and it actually stays on the right side of the trees. So it really is going to come down to whether or not there's weeds or bushes in his way.
Swing.
But he got great distance, as he usually does. And Gannon's going over the top.
Oh, this could be Bogeyville.
It doesn't get far, Paul.
That's a really bad shot. I mean, you do have to hug it, but you have to hug it in a way to, how am I supposed to say this? You have to push it out left, but hug the angle tight, if that makes sense.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, you got to have like a disc golf mind in order to understand what I'm saying. If you're new, I lost you, and I'm sorry. See how this is wide but tucked?
Yeah, And it's going to, I mean.
That's fantastic. That's the
best
40,
case scenario.
40, 50 feet that I was talking about.
Yeah, you can see the circle one tassel there. So, yeah, Kyle's, I would say 45, 50 feet away, uphill.
So he just needs to hug it tight to the corner turning.
It was definitely an errant shot from Gannon.
I like this if it can go. Yeah, I think that's in the circle.
Doesn't clear the ridge, but still very well manufactured from that awkward stance.
Yeah, and this is actually a standstill, and he might be looking right at it.
Yeah, he's staring right at the pin.
Ooh, don't turn. Oh, jeez.
Gorgeous.
That'll get you back to even.
Real quick. This is a very, very tricky hole position.
Oh, man. That's needs to be high and tight, too. And I'm not talking about the haircut, Jerm. You know what I'm saying? Man, gonna have to trim up those trees in there, though. Call a barber.
I was just going to let you eat, dude. Keep going, bro. You're killing it. Kyle for the big birdie. That had been a great bounce back putt after the letdown miss in circle one on the first. Gannon's got this tricky bid from the woods to save the par. Not to be. So early bogey for Gannon. The aggressive play does not pay off.
Wow, good putt. Great birdie. Tough spot. So this is what you'll get with a brand new hole. That's you know, you got little sticks and little unsure footing. You got the bush kind of growing out there.
That is an awesome start for McBeth. 2 great putts, back edge of the circle. And really, that's one of the things we kept talking about at Idlewild. He was making great putts, clutch putts, making them from range. 45, 50 footers looked routine. And I mean, that has just been the difference maker for McBeth. When he's feeling confident on the green, watch out.
I like that AB closes his eyes on the backswing and opens them on the forward swing, I think. Hi, what's up guys? It's Paul. I'm here to tell you that today's video is sponsored by Vessi. Some of my favorite features that Vessi gives you is they are waterproof, not water resistant, waterproof. Big difference there, keep your foot completely dry. Of course, when you find a shoe, you want comfort. That's exactly what Vessi gives you. It's the most comfortable shoe that I've ever played in. When we're playing on the tour, we're playing a lot of rounds. We're covering a lot of ground, so you need to make sure that you have a comfortable shoe, and that's exactly what Vessi gives you. So you have comfort, they're also waterproof, but the most important part about having a great shoe on tour is the grip. These work well on concrete, turf, fairway, bad situations. Best grip that I've ever had as far as a shoe goes. I started wearing Vessi Stormburst this year. I absolutely fell in love with them. You can get them in the high top, the low top. Like I said already, that the grip is fantastic and they look pretty cool too. If you want to give Vessi a shot, you can get 15% off your first order. All you have to do is go to vessi.com/JomezPro. That's vessi.com/JomezPro for 15% off.
This is a fun hole to throw. Hole 3, par 4, 915 feet downhill. They widened the OB considerably on this left side this year, offering a little bit more room to leak out left with the hyzer. So the mistake this year, I think, is just to make sure you don't overturn your disc because you got a lot more room left to work with. But this really gives you the freedom to just let one loose, let it fly, have some fun. As long as you're in bounds and inside 420 feet, I think you're golden.
Yeah. What do you think as far as playing like the easiest or something?
It's
got to be really easy.
Well, the wind is going to make things tricky, and it was definitely windy earlier in the day. And this is
thing.
Heading left.
It's going to be fine because of all that.
Yes.
All that. But that is going to be interesting to see where he landed because there is some high grass and.
Yeah, it's actually barely playing under par. 0.03 under par.
I feel like this is one that you kind of circle.
Yeah, it's actually on the more difficult half of the holes.
What do I know? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it probably played very easy for you, and you projected that on everyone.
Is getting a 5 easy?
Dang it. I was trying to draw information from you, and I did, and I'm sorry that I did.
I birdied it. I'm kidding. I flipped the script
look
on
at
you.
you.
Yeah,
Sneaky.
Yeah, thank you.
Draw pity, then praise.
Yep, that's a nice
Kyle,
shot.
That's every bit of 650 plus.
Yep.
That's a
Pretty.
crush. It's a mere formality on the approach now. Inside 250 to the pin.
This is what you're looking for. I like this better than kind of all of them. Just down.
Ooh.
Straight down, money.
Pushing that right side. I was surprised that it never really flattened out.
But that's why you throw it low like that, because then it can turn over and you're good, just burning it in the ground. Wow, this ended up being great.
This is like kind of reminiscent of where he threw in, or didn't throw in, but skipped up and nearly went in when he shot his 18 under back in 2018.
Popped it in the circle. He's made 2 of those from about that similar distance, so.
And that one's actually even closer than the first 2, so see if you can continue the hot putting.
Slipped out a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of like backed off. He like leaned back while throwing it, looked like.
Trying a little fadeaway.
This just seemed a little tentative. Gannon would like to erase the bogey on 2 and get his first birdie of the round.
Probably going to do it. It is swirly out here. The winds are roughly around 7 to 10 miles an hour.
Was it elevated here last year?
I wasn't here last year. I was taking care of a newborn baby.
Happy birthday to Blueberry Ulibarri.
Little Raina for the people who don't have a nickname for her.
And Kyle does take care of business, puts that inside bullseye. This is just, it's an unacceptable approach after that drive for Anthony.
Had a couple boo-boos.
Gives it a good effort, though. All right, McBeth, one of 2 players that go 2 down through 2.
Man, that's a nice rhythm.
And he is looking clean on the greens. Only player in the field to birdie the first 3.
Well, yeah, there's only 5 people on 1. Nobody got 2. Hole 3 played. I thought I was the only one after your statistics.
Yeah, the tee shot is the main issue here.
Sure.
The green's pretty easy. Throwing something safe on the approach is not the hard part. The hard part is navigating that much of an elevation loss when there's a little bit of wind, and it always seems to be coming up that tunnel.
Right. No, yeah, it's the wind that'll really get you. Because you can overplay it and then get a lift, or get turned over like Gannon, but not low enough, and that's out of bounds if it's high.
Correct. So the player coming off the most recent win is off to the hottest start. McBeth, 3 under, looking good through some tricky holes.
Look at noise. Hole 4, par 4. Nothing's really changed about this one. 580. This one is going to play as one of the easiest holes.
Easiest.
It's probably the easiest. There you go. Hyzer into these. Hit something, drop. Tricky-ish little upshot. If you get through, easiest upshot ever. If you're pinned behind them, you will have like little narrow gaps to get all the way up top here. But you're not going to see a lot of bogeys. It's a pretty dang easy par.
When they added those little logs approaching the green a few years ago, I think that was a really nice touch on a green that was playing too easy.
Yeah.
Now you have to get that height right. It's a low ceiling as you do the approach.
See, even that bad drive, you'd think. Hit a tree. Oh, no. No. It's not going to be that hard. Little sidearm approach, probably.
As long as you miss that first one, which Kyle does well, then, yeah, rolls to a weird spot. But
yeah, he's not in front of the tree, so he's going to have something tricky-ish.
Exactly. And that's kind of like almost every shot that you can throw off the tee here.
I do like this play
Love
a
this
lot.
play. Because this can beat the trees?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so now there's nothing in the way at all for Gannon.
And it's so far uphill, we won't have to see that stupid little jumper with the midi. I mean, I fumbled my words there. That really cool jump putt mid-range play. Anthony, big hyzer, doesn't go very far. I'm glad you're laughing because I am being serious. I'm just kidding.
You don't think he's going to go jump putt with the midi?
He might. That's the thing. I don't think
he's close enough that it's definitely in danger of happening.
That's a good shot. Needs to slow down. Tough putt
If
coming up.
that was 3 feet shorter,
Yeah.
he's parked. But instead, I think that races to like back edge to C1.
So Paul's not going sidearm. He's going to pull the wide turnover. I thought he might because of the tree right there, but he could do a little patent pending type move.
That's beautiful. Asking for it to get up, and it stayed up just high enough to slide a couple of feet behind
I was
bullseye.
literally right here. It's hilarious.
That is just not it for Kyle.
No. And that doesn't help.
That was not the approach he needed to throw there. He had enough space to work with.
Yeah, like I said, little tricky kind of. Yeah, it's on the ground. He was thinking it was an option, and then, I mean, the hole and I knew that it was designed just well enough.
Oh my goodness.
Kyle's in the shrubs. Probably, man, that's so annoying having those little branches on your neck like that.
Mm-hmm.
What if it tickles, though?
Look what AB is left with after that little down roll away, and great effort, but just off left side.
Like every time you move back, it kind of tickles you and you laugh. That would suck. You know?
Yeah, I know. Great birdie for McBeth. Great
Does that
approach
ever
shot.
happen to you?
You don't come close to reaching all the branches that I hit.
Yeah, but have you ever...
Anything that can hit you hits me, and then I hit things that you couldn't even dream of hitting.
That's
you.
true. You've had to deal with a lot. You're probably used to
So
it.
yeah, I don't like to talk about it. It's a sore subject.
Yeah. Peed your pants? I'm just kidding.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to listen to the whole bit again, and you would understand if you... Now I know you don't listen to me ever, which I understand why.
Disc golf. McBeth, 4-4.
Presenting the Discraft Ledgestone Edition trading cards from Brixton. 50 cards celebrating Discraft's legacy and leadership in the sport of disc golf. Available now on shopledgestone.com.
Paul, you said this is on your Dream 18, right?
It's gotta be. Yeah. Even though
Dream 18 has like 50
I just want
holes
them
in
to
it.
like get with it and grow a little more grass. I'm just kidding.
I know. Well, or go back to
Just getting greedy, you know?
the red chips that we had the year one when we came out here.
Pretty,
It was
pretty.
gorgeous.
It's
It
just a
still is.
Yeah,
And
great.
Look
hole.
at that. That is just mwah, chef's kiss.
Yep. You got to be careful though. If you get it all the way there, it can slide out of bounds deep, and I think people just forget about that factor. Seen it happen. This looks like if it beats the inside of this, it's gonna do it. Oh, just
Boy,
whoa!
look at that.
4 straight for this man.
5. That is bullseye. He is under the
He
basket.
hasn't made it yet.
Look at this straight
5
line, though. I
straight.
mean, just the smallest little drift out to the right side.
Great.
Baby hyzer back, and then the straightest little slide on the ground all the way to the bucket you've ever seen. Gannon, that's the flight that you're looking to have. A little bank off this log wouldn't hurt. Oh, look at that. He just hits the gap perfectly.
And stays in though. That's nice. Kind of, well, unlucky to go through that.
It's like a disc size.
Remember in our practice round, you said they always do?
They do, unless you hit that little disc slot that he hit perfectly.
Kyle lays it up short there.
Too
Just didn't get
flippy.
didn't get the height right, the angle right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, just not correct.
Not a lot of stuff going for it. It is in the middle. Didn't go early left. Is this gonna drift? No. No.
Maybe just a bit off. Kind of on everything so far. Even the birdie that he got on two, the drive didn't look that great. It ended up in a good spot, so maybe it was what he was trying to do.
It's a good shot. Gonna have to make that, and I'm worried about it after hole 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very similar distance.
Does he give it a little go?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. See what I mean, though? This green does get quick.
Oh, yeah, he's very close to finding that it would be long.
Hold that.
That's a funny thing to say to the basket. I like that.
Yeah.
Can you hold this for me real quick?
Yeah, got to pick up my stuff.
Okay.
Good putt right there,
Yep.
right on the stripe.
Good pace, too.
I think that was an anomaly, and you could see it on his face on hole 1 after he drains a harder putt back up the hill. Like, what am I doing? Like, how did that happen?
It's like so embarrassing that you kind of take it back and it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that I don't even have to worry about that. That's so not what I do normally that this isn't like, this isn't a concern here.
God, that is just poetry in motion right there. It really is.
When Anthem Disc Golf did the super slow-mo of Paul, the disc doesn't move off the perfect rotation. Like, it's not a single bit of flutter out of the hand.
Yeah.
And even the cleanest throwers that we watch, the smoothest players, there's always flutter.
Oh yeah, I mean, even our best players, like you think of Calvin, that thing is. ripping.
It is just, yeah, I don't know why it's the sound of a flutter, but it is. If you slow it down enough, you'll hear that.
Cool hole here. I mean, pick your poison of what you want to do. You can sidearm flip up. You can backhand turn over something really overstable, get way down there. You can also putter to the right side, and you can throw a roller.
Marweed going with the forehand option, just in position.
Talk about somebody who's having a great season.
Yeah, no kidding. And a great start to the round. 3 under through the first 5. Let's call it 4 under through the first 6.
You know what? On this hole, myself threw the roller, went right, had this really tight gap, right? Ripped it on accident, threw everything, dead center, came out. I almost got the eagle. Yeah. It was cool. So here's that flex play with an overstable disc, and it got stable quick. That is left. His streak is officially over.
Yeah, there's no play to the green from there.
No.
But a great start. I mean, the only player to get the first 3, and then he went ahead and got 4, and then got 5. Some bonus birdies there early for McBeth.
Here's that roller, and this is just a great angle. It really is.
That's just beautiful.
Go all the way down.
And then, like,
No,
go
don't.
back up.
No.
It actually goes back up a little bit even.
Don't get that close. I ain't trying to see that yellow.
They're going to start putting logs in the fairway here, man. They're going to prevent you guys from doing this roller.
No, this is a great play. It's a tough laydown, too, and that's fine.
It's a great spot, but I really want to see
Yeah.
where that would have gone.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one you're trying to miss. You're cutting it towards that one, and that's the one you want to miss. So I'm not surprised that he hit it. And everybody kind of going with this. I think that's the smartest play.
It's just broken the hole, in my opinion. A good shot here leaves you 120 to the pin.
You know what you could do? Just OB this.
The downhill, so you have to. Ooh,
That'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be brutal.
It would suck
I
for my
love it.
roller play. Paul trying to make his way out. And he does. Gets a lot of distance, almost gets down the hill. That's kind of where I was. So there is some spots to get to the hole from there.
It's a tricky spot to be. It's very technical. They're going to have like 6 or 7 different not great options.
Yep.
And Kyle does well with that approach. He's, I'll call it 16 feet. But you see here, it's like you could easily miss this gap.
Yep.
Unless you're Paul McBeth today.
Yeah, then you're kind of dialed. Surprised he does that flex and he doesn't do the roller. He's really good at throwing the roller. And as you can see, those other guys, it's kind of the easiest play.
Yes. Wonder if he sticks with it.
Probably will.
AB hates it. Out of the hand, he knew. It's the one thing he had to miss. And that got full refund to the bottom of the hill.
Not seeing commitment, I think, from him.
Some tentative play.
Yeah, I think not a lot of like punching it up there and not worried about it going deep, because that's what you got to do on those. You got to make sure to push that thing to where you want it to go. Like, see how this had a little zoom. Is that it? A thing? Zoomf?
Emphasis.
A zoomfasis.
Why did you put the Z in front of
We're
it?
saying the same thing, right?
Close.
Okay.
Oh.
He has been kind of online on these long ones, but hasn't gotten anything to stick.
You don't want long ones for the birds.
It's a pretty putt. Never gets above the hole. Drops right over the rim.
Yep.
That's what they teach you in school right there.
Do they?
Yeah.
They taught me how to throw a dodgeball. So, oh boy, Kyle.
Likes that left side.
Kyle missed what they teach you in school day on the putting department. That was sloppy.
Yeah. Didn't do his homework.
I mean, we can only take that joke so far, considering his putting stats at the last couple of events have been stellar.
It's in. It's in there.
That's the only stat that really matters.
Yeah, is it in there? That's all that matters.
We're not painting pictures.
Nope, there's just video.
I know, that's the funny thing about that. There's no pictures on the scorecard. No, it's worse now. We get to see the whole thing play out.
Road trips can be unpredictable because road trips aren't just about the destination. They're about the journey. At Outing, we believe in savoring the journey. These moments deserve to be enjoyed fully. Sip and smile. Connect with the moments in between. Because the journey is the story.
Flying over the 7th, 667 feet. Very important to keep this not only straight because of the new OB left and right, but also get to the top of this hill, setting yourself up for a fairly technical but very manageable approach shot. But if you're out of position, or if you're OB, this hole really begins to show its teeth as you head to the Turtleback Green. A pretty iconic hole here at the Tobaggan course.
Got to commit it with a little Annie to the right side. This is not committed, and it's going to need a lot of help to stay in bounds.
It
Not going to happen.
Not, it's close to staying in, but you called it. Just
I
enough to
think
get over the
even if
line.
it's 5 feet right of flight, it still makes it to the OB because of the slope. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
Yeah, see how right this stays. This is going to be a nice
This is perfect.
central position for Kyle.
Yeah, this is just fine. That's fine with his sidearm.
Yeah, he can do a little step out or a standstill. But a little unfortunate where that disc landed.
Yeah, you never want to be just tucked. Nice flip up. Now, as this hits, watch, it's going to... Oh, that's a nice soft landing.
Mm-hmm.
Took a little spin off it or something.
I think he went with a nice, like you said, it was a nice flip up disc.
Yep.
And it just wanted to hold a good straight line.
This is what you want.
Yeah, you're right.
It's perfect.
Yes, you were right about that.
If that somehow snuck OB,
It would have been
I
a bad
don't know
break.
what a good shot is.
All right,
This
you can see the orange flag. That's where they gave him the spot. And so he brought it back considerably far to throw this gem.
That's putting a Band-Aid on it.
That is a position, what do you say, 102 players? That's a position 101 players probably don't get up and down from.
I think you're right. That's really tough.
Some number one player in the world type stuff right there.
We knew this was going to happen.
Very well done. Good weight, good angle, good result.
Kyle, bogey free, about to go to 3 under. Not too shabby. I think anything better than 4 or better is you're going to come off the course and be like, hey, you know what? Not my best day, but I'm fine with it. Anything below that, you're going to be like, meh, it's over.
It's over. 3 under. Yeah.
It is a 4-rounder, so maybe not.
Yeah, there's something hopeful about
Yeah.
a 4-round event.
Uh-oh.
As long as you're not like 5 over. There's not much hopeful about
No.
over par.
Yeah. Sorry for you 5 over guys, but you're cooked.
AB in
Good,
on that left side.
Good catch.
Mm-hmm.
Good pace.
Needed something to go in his favor. Just with everything just kind of being a little off so far.
This is the kind of that Kyle distance that he's not in love with.
Well, especially after the squeaky make on the last hole. But yeah. A nice birdie for Kyle and a great par save for Gannon. And McBeth, that's going to get him to 6 under through the first 7.
Sheesh. Look at this. Whoop. Oh. Oh. A little switcherooski on the footing.
Oh, hey.
Damn.
My wife's on this app. This is a tricky tee shot. They really added an extra dynamic by making out of bounds early. Can get brutal if you don't get through that gap there, but you want to get through, get left, and set for the best possible angle that you can get to throw this uphill Anheuser approach with ceiling just kind of blocked in all sorts of different places. It's hard to get this one perfect. You're never going to have a really easy birdie unless you throw an 11 out of 10 tee shot.
Yeah. Is that? Oh.
Sit down. That's some good reaction.
Yeah, that's an really easy par from there.
You kind of don't mind having an easy par on this one.
You kind of mind. This is one you're looking to get for sure. I mean, can you hit a 20-foot gap at 70%? On the easiest angle that you can throw a disc on.
Only 500 feet for sure. It's a short distance for a par 4, but the technicality is.
Oh, it's definitely technical, but you come in here and after you hit the gap, you think birdie.
I'm with you. Hitting a tree off the tee and then being left with an easy par, that's nice.
Yes. I mean, I hit that middle tree, the one on the left, dead centered it. And guess what? You get to go to a drop zone. I was pleasantly surprised I didn't have to re-tee. So props to the Pro Tour for the droppy. Didn't know it was there because I never thought that could happen. Look at this.
That's
Don't
nice.
get greedy, though.
Yeah, that maybe it was a little greedy. Like that play is he's only
putt.
throwing that aggressive of a play to give it a shot, and now he actually has a shot at it.
I agree, man. If you can throw a sidearm like that, I endorse that play.
AB at the edge of circle.
Yeah.
Challenge him again.
What do you think? I don't love his chances.
I haven't seen confidence from him yet.
Yeah.
You know, when I start having that swagger, then I don't question him from that distance.
When you start having the swagger? Oh, where did this go, OB at?
That's going to be a group decision because it looked like it caught a bunch of stuff and just plinkoed its way down short. Another OB for Gannon, back-to-back holes.
It looked tight, you know, and a bad angle kind of. I felt like even if he...
That is such a good forehand.
Even if he had missed everything, the chance of it rolling with the angle that he threw might have been pretty high. All right, you went aggressive. Show us what you got. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, not many people from where that drive landed would have a chance to get a birdie.
No.
Gannon's going to suffer his second bogey of the round now.
So notice something. On that one was the first time I've ever seen him from a knee actually like kind of have a weird little rock forward. He wasn't like real still.
Oh. Seems pumped about it. No, it's tough round so far for him. And it's not that the score is so bad. It's just
a lot of opportunities.
A lot of opportunities.
Squandered.
And just little uncharacteristic results on each one of on like at least one throw per hole so far, it feels like. And, you know, an interesting thing to see there is there was an orange flag that spotted where Gannon's disc went out according to the person that was up there. And the group didn't like where it was. I think that they couldn't quite see that the disc kind of plinkoed its way backwards. We couldn't necessarily see exactly where it crossed either. But, you know, that's part of the game is you see where the disc is and you just kind of draw a line on what makes the most sense. And
yeah.
But it cost him what looked like to be about 12 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
So
get back there, bud.
You're number one player in the world. Make it from back there, buddy.
Get back there, actually.
I don't blame him. All 9, par 3, 472 feet. And would you believe if I told you, this is just the graphic that I'm seeing, and it's got to be incorrect, but they're showing a 65-foot drop on this hole. That's more than hole 1. I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second.
Maybe to the other one across the way.
It's still even then. Either way, 472, downhill considerably. You want to throw something that kind of flips up with hyzer, gets to flat, and rides all the way to the basket.
Yeah, tough wind today. Right to left crosshead. So you want to do this. Man, he is in control. I mean, that's a little high, but watch where this ends up. It's not going to be that bad.
It would have been a lot better if it weren't for that last tree, because that was heading to probably 40 left.
Yeah.
A good spot.
It looks bad, but that's the spot.
I'm with you.
This is going to, that wind.
Just not
Just
allowing
gonna
it.
pull, that right to left head that I was talking about. Once you show it that angle, it sucks it to the right. Oh. Going with the putter. And this is going to get sucked to the right. Yeah. Just nothing you can do about that. I think that's a bad disc choice, honestly. Really bad.
I'm with you. I mean, in hindsight, is
no, I just don't. I think if he throws that 100 times with this wind going from right to left, it works sometimes, but there's plenty of other discs in his bag that can kind of guarantee a look. Look at this sneak through everything.
fighting on that right side. Was that the disc stuck in the tree?
I don't know.
It looked like I saw like.
Oh, this is
I'm not sure if that's
not
what it was
good.
or not. No, this is a terrible place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good, and
Yeah.
that is a tough putt.
Yes.
Looking straight at the headwind.
All right. McBeth wants nothing to do with it. Fine. 7 on the front 9. Stellar. And I was told, as Kyle gives us a good effort, I was told that Kyle was on the clock to find this disc, and they found it with 2 seconds left. A literal buzzer beater when they found his disc.
Wow. Wow, good putt. Great save,
That is
AB.
awesome. Digging deep there.
1 under, not what he wants. He has the power, though, to go on this back 9 and really.
Power is the key word on the back 9. And Gannon, with 2 bogeys, still somehow scraps out 3 under in the front 9, a very respectable score. It's going to be overshadowed by McBeth 7 under, but he's doing that to everyone in the field right now.
Yep.
But yeah, you're going to need a lot of power to score well in this back 9. It is a big 9-hole stretch.
It's a booster, Nova 9.
All right. We are 1/8 of the way through.
Corey Ellis sneaking in a 6 under, though.
Huh?
Don't count that guy out.
That was quick.
You remember that playoff with him and Calvin? Great
forget
pick.
that.
Great pick for this tournament. And as you go down the leaderboard, 3 under's not too bad. That's in 14th place.
Yeah.
Anything under par out here, I think today is really good, but I think we're looking for that 4 under.
You go low on the back 9, and I mean, any of these guys here, even if you're like 1 under, where AB's
Yeah.
at, you go low on the back 9, you shoot 4 or 5 under, you're jumping a lot of
You
players. and
deserve
you're in
a
great spot.
reward.
You deserve a reward.
The back 9's hard.
A high five, even. Well, 9 more holes here to go, round 1 on the A placement layout of this course.
Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you to the Founders Club, and we'll see you down the fairway.
Watch your body and I feel that sunshine.